everyone, and welcome back to another video. As you can see from the title of the video, today I am doing Shrinky Dinks, and I have a few news to share with you. So the first one is that I did get a new intro, and I made it myself on Procreate, so I don't have any credits for that. And the second news is that I have a new uploading schedule. I'm going to be uploading every Thursday before 6 p.m. I'll try my best to do it. If I do have a video delay, it may be because I was very lazy with the editing or I just couldn't find time for it. Anyways, again, I'm doing Shrinky Dinks today, and I don't know if I'm going to make them into pins. I don't have pin backs, but I could buy some if you guys do want me to make them into pins. And I'm using the Rough and Ready pack from Amazon because I've heard that it functions better than the Crystal Clear pack. I've actually used the Crystal Clear pack before, but it doesn't have any major difference from the Rough and Ready pack, so I'm just going to be using that pack today. So I'm going to be making 6 Shrinky Dinks today. I know it's not a lot, but I put so much effort into these, so I really hope you enjoy this video. So for most of them, they're going to be season themed, and since you know there are 6 seasons and I'm doing 3 actually for every season, I should have made 12 Shrinky Dinks total, but I actually only made 4 of them in this video. 2 of them I just made for fun, and this is one of them. So this one is a little stationary washi tape bear, and I haven't really gave him a name. I have already had a design with him in it before, and I think he might just be this channel's kind of little logo slash animal. Anyways, I don't really have anything else to say except for the fact that one of them I messed up on and deleted the clip, but if you guys were really curious, I could still put the clip back on. So basically I'm taking a sketch which I already did beforehand and putting it on below a piece of Shrinky Dink paper. I'm very sorry for the light reflection. It's very shiny, sort of, and for most of the time you can't really see me designing this little cat, but yes, it is a little cat holding a leaf. I don't know where I got this idea from. It just kind of popped into my head, and I thought that it was pretty cute. Okay, sorry about that. So basically I'm using Sharpies for this one, but for most of the other Shrinky Dinks, actually for all of the other Shrinky Dinks, I am going to be using colored pencils. So I'm using blue markers to color this cat, and actually when it shrunk it got so much darker, you can't really see the details. I was very happy with it before that had happened, so very sorry about that. I'm adding a bit more dark shadows to its little belly, and I think it was Totoro inspired because I did do a color pencil art piece on that. So here are the 2 pre-shrunk pieces. I know I shrunk these a little bit earlier than the others, but hopefully that's okay for you, and I really love how these turned out. Here I did speed up the video a bit more, and you can see it is daytime. For the last video, it was kind of nighttime and it was really late, so I did try my best in iMovie to edit out the darkness. I don't know, I'm sorry. The very shadowy background. Okay, there you go. For this one, I love how the color turned out, and I really love what I did with the shading, but once you pick up the Shrinky Dink design up, you can actually really see all the little details and all the little spaces that you didn't color in, all the imperfectness. So this one is one of my winter themed ones. I did 3 winter themed ones in this video, and I think I might just make a series if you guys really like it, because I still have the 2 more for the spring one. Yes, I did do one for spring in this video, and 4 more for summer and 4 more for autumn. So if you would like to see that, leave a comment down below. It's been so long since I said comment down below. I really kind of paused and hesitated at that part. So I'm giving his scarf a little bit more detail, and voila, he's done. So I'm actually using acrylic paint to add these little white spots. I actually did kind of regret doing this, even though it looked good on the Shrinky Dink. When it shrunk, it got kind of furry, what usually happens with if you put a lot of layers on it. And yeah, so I had to kind of scratch that acrylic paint off after it was shrunk, and I really didn't like how that looked, but that was okay. It wasn't the worst of it. So when I said worst of it, I meant the one that I failed on, not the rest of these guys. I actually love how they turned out. This one's kind of like a unicorn colored narwhal. I have no idea why I decided to color pink and purple. I just thought it would look good with the blue sea turtle. So I'm adding some white acrylic paint highlights, and then here you can see me cutting out a penguin sketch. Actually, you can't really see it, but okay, there it is. So I'm using some of my washi tape again to tape it down. I always forget that I need to put the Shrinky Dink paper over the sketch so that I can trace it onto the paper, but I usually always put the sketch on top of the Shrinky Dink paper. So for this little guy, I really didn't like those little hanging things, so I tried to cover that up with a color because I was going entirely black. So I didn't really like all this blackness at first, so you can see me adding a bit of acrylic at the end. I'm actually giving this guy a little rainbow belly because he needed a lot of color. He was just black and white. He was just gonna be black and white, and I definitely did not like how that looked. The white acrylic paint definitely helped, but it did kind of get ruined in the end because his eyes, the acrylic paint didn't really shrink with the rest of the Shrinky Dink, so his eyes were a little oversized. So this last final Shrinky Dink is going to be the last one I'm going to be doing for this video, and I absolutely love this one. This one is my all-time favorite Shrinky Dink, I think, and it's a little bunny in a flower hat. I love bunnies. Bunnies are like my favorite animal ever, and I'm giving it a little woven hat, I think. I think this turned out so cute, and I absolutely love it, but the part that agitates me a lot is the cutting part, because the plastic is really thin, so it's very hard to cut. And here is the final product of my Shrinky Dink project. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Here's a spoiler for next week. I got a lot of polymer clay by accident, and that's what I'm going to be using for next week. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you loved it, give it a like, and if you would like to see more videos, please subscribe down below. Thank you, and I'll see you next Thursday.